Hello chappos out there. Today in this video I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got up to on my week and my weekend. So on my Monday and Tuesday I did not have work. I was off, which meant I got a nice lie-in and I didn't have to set any alarms, which felt so good. I then got up after a nice lie-in and I had some raisin bread and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and I love raisin bread so much. It's so delicious. I was then just watching some stuff off record that I needed to finish watching, and was catching up on Neighbours and listening to a bit of music and doing some drawing and colouring in. And then I was just sorting out my Bluetooth doll into a new look that I'm going to show you guys a clip of. Here's my Bluetooth doll's new look, starting off with the shoes. She's got these cowgirl boots on with some studs on, and then she has this blue and white dress, and on the white bit there's lots of stars, so blue and gold stars on. And she's got this blue strap bit, and she's got this black jacket, and then she's got her black hat and long dangly bits down here, her choker necklace, and then her long hair down the side. And I love this look, it's giving me cowgirl vibes. And these boots are actually from my Hannah Montana doll that I've had for a long time. I love my Bluetooth doll's new look. Then I was listening to some music, and I cannot stop listening to the new Kylie and Eveey Mondays and Teflo song. It's so good. And then I was just watching some stuff on Netflix and reading a bit more solitaire. Had a cup of tea and some biscuits. I was just doing some illustrations and colouring some of those in, and sorting out my office and my dolls and dollhouse out a bit. And then I got myself ready and went off for a walk and went off to another flower shop, and I got some flower starts from there that I'm going to show you guys. Such lovely colourful flowers from there. I love all the roses and sunflowers and dahlias, and the bouquets are just so beautiful. And I was chatting with the flower shopkeepers in there, and one of the ones that work in there I went to school with, so I've known for a long time, and I was talking to them all about how Pride was, and it was so amazing. And then I got some plant starts from the plant section from there that I'm going to show you guys. I love that plant section so much, all the pretty succulents and cactus and the plant pots in there. I then went off and had a look once at the char shops, and then got myself some lunch from the co-op, and then I got back and it was the 15th of July, and on the 15th of July 1988 was when Emma and Dexter met from the One Day book and film, and I just love One Day so much. I'm currently reading the book and I love the series, and they put a little plaque in Edinburgh where it was filmed, and it's got a quote on, and it was to celebrate One Day Day, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. It's so beautiful, it's got so many quotes, and it's just an amazing book about love and about telling the people you love that you love them before it's too late, and to not waste time and not be like, I'll do that thing later, and just to do it now and just not regret anything. And yeah, I just love it. It is so beautifully written and very emotional as well. And me and my bestie Tash are going to Edinburgh in November. We've got holiday forms booked already, filled out and stuff, and cannot wait. We're going in the end of November, and there's just so many things that I want to see and do and get photos of and photos in front of. I'm going to be taking so many photos. It's just such an amazing city, all the architecture and like the buildings and stuff, and just so many things. Like we've got to go to Edinburgh Castle, the gardens, and I just cannot wait. I'm so excited. And you can actually go to the cafe, which they used in One Day, and the little takeaway cups have like One Day quotes and stuff on. So we're definitely going to be going there, and I'm definitely going to be getting photos in front of and of that place. I'm going to be taking so many selfies and so many photos in front of all these places, and I cannot wait. And yeah, November can't come fast enough. I'm so excited to be going off to Edinburgh for the first time, and my first time in Scotland even, so that's going to be amazing. And then I was just watching some stuff on Netflix and reading some more of Solitaire, which I'm getting through quickly, and I'm currently reading that, as well as One Day. I get very excited when I start reading books, so I end up having like 2 or 3 books on the go, which makes my dreams very weird because I have all these books then in my head, so I then start dreaming up or having all these weird dreams because of all the books I'm reading. But yeah, I just love reading so much. My mum is an avid reader and passed that down to me and my siblings, so we all are very keen readers. And then for my tea, I had pizza, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. Cheese pizza is probably one of my favourite pizzas, that and closely followed by pepperoni. I then was listening to a bit of music and working on some illustrations and colouring some of those in, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of one of my new illustrations. Here's one of my new illustrations that I've just been working on. Took me a while putting all these flowers on this flower pantsuit with a shoulder pad, and I love a shoulder pad, and a little collar there and a choker necklace. And so just massive like beehive kind of hairstyle going on with like a flicky bit on the side and then long hair going down here. And then I love the face, the eyelashes and the winged eyeliner and the sparkly lips. As you can see, there's some sparkles on the lips, and I just got this earring here, which is a flower earring. And yeah, that is my new illustration for you guys. Flower Power Man, I love it. I love the floor shoulder padded look, stunning. Can't wait to colour that in. And then I was just watching the UK soaps and Love Island. I then finished writing my journal and put that away, had some cereal and was just watching some stuff on Netflix. And then I went off to bed, and then on my Tuesday I got up ready to go off to Natasha's. We were meeting Tash at Natasha's for a movie and food catch up, and I got to Natasha's and I dropped on some food and stuff the night before, and we got that set up, and we then were just chilling, and I got a photo of this autumnal wreath she has in her kitchen, which we're going to show you guys now. I'm so ready for autumn. I love autumn with all the lovely leaves and like the crisp air and sweater weather. I'm so ready for sweater weather. I have a very big jumper collection. I love jumpers, so I cannot wait to it to be cold enough to be able to put sweaters and have sweaters on and it not be too hot for them. And yeah, I like it when it's colder. I'm not a big fan of the heat, to be honest. And then I got a photo of the spread that Natasha had done for us, and it looked amazing, and I'm going to show you guys that. Couldn't wait to tuck into that. And then Natasha made me and Tash bracelets, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the bracelet and of the little envelope that she put them in, and I'll show you guys that. Such a cute gift. I love the bracelet with the envelope, the lovely message that she put on the envelope for us. And I've got all of her bracelets here, and I just love it so much. The one that says Kiss on it, which is one of her newer ones, and soon I'm going to have them all up my arm. And then we were watching Hocus Pocus as it was the 31st anniversary. Cannot believe it's the 31st anniversary. It's such an iconic film. And then we got a group photo, sat on the sofa, and I'm going to show you guys that photo now. We then watched a bit of Tangled after we finished watching Hocus Pocus, and Tangled is probably one of my favourite Disney animated films ever. The lantern scene is probably one of my favourite Disney scenes ever. It's just so beautiful. I'd love to go to a lantern releasing party someday. It looks amazing, and Natasha had been to one, so was telling us all about it, which seemed so cool. Hopefully get there someday. And then Natasha did us some hot chocolates, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the hot chocolate that she did for me now. The hot chocolate was so good. Natasha always does such great hot chocolates, and I loved the mug and saucer that she'd given me in the hot chocolate. Then we were just chatting away, having so much fun. Always have so much fun with those two. And then Natasha had to go pick her kids up from school, so me and Tash then headed off, and we went off to our workplace where I had another hot chocolate. We stayed in there for a bit, and then we went off to one of the pubs in the high street, and I had my bag with some of the leftover food and stuff that I brought down to Natasha's, and I'd left it at work where we were having drinks, so I quickly had to run back up and get that. And then we were just having some drinks at one of the pubs where my mate works, so I was having a nice chat with him, telling him all about how Pride was. And then me and Tash did a shot each of this shot that tasted just like jam donuts, and it did, and it was so nice. And then Tash got a photo of me sat in the little sofa area, and I'm going to show you guys that photo. Tash always gets such great snaps of me, and I love the wooden paneling behind me, and the sofa is so comfy and the cushions beside me. Then we just chilled out the front of the pub, chatting and having a few drinks and enjoying the sunshine, and we sat under one of the umbrellas. And then me and Tash headed off home. I then had to pop back to Natasha's as I'd lost one of the envelopes that she'd given with the bracelet in that had a little message on, so I got another one of those, and she wrote a cute little message on there. And then I got back and I was just listening to a bit of music and doing some drawing and writing some of my journal. And then I got myself ready to go to jigsaw volunteering, which I do on Tuesday nights, and I realised that I'd left my Uno cards down at Natasha's, so I then had to get those on the way to jigsaw. I then got to jigsaw and we were doing some smoothie making, and it was good as it was just so hot, and I got changed into a t-shirt just before going to jigsaw. And it's crazy as it's been so miserable in the morning, and then later on in the afternoon it got so hot. Never know what this weather's going to do. It's unpredictable in this country, and smoothie making was so much fun. And after that I then went off to my workplace and had some food, and I had a halloumi burger and some fries and a cola, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. The halloumi burger was ginormous, and from where I normally go and get a halloumi burger from, it'd be pretty expensive, so I got one for my workplace and got my staff discount, so it was a lot cheaper, so I'll probably be doing that a lot more from now on. And it was so delicious. And then Tash came and joined me, and we had some drinks, and then my head chef, or one of my head chefs, and his girlfriend then joined us, and so there was quite a few of us. And then my two colleagues that were on shift finished and then came and joined us quickly for some drinks, and then we all headed home. I got picked up, got back and realised that I'd lost my keys, so my house keys were gone, so I was literally freaking out, and so I was going to have to look for them the next day. I then finished writing my journal, put that away, and then I was watching the soaps and Home and Away and Love Island, and then I went off to bed. And on my Wednesday I got up, showered and changed, ready for work, had some toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and was just watching a bit of TV just before work. I then headed off to work, had my headphones on and was listening to some music whilst on the way to work. I then got to work and I got clocked in and put my bag away, and it was me and Tash on, just me and her, the dream team, and we absolutely smashed it. I was doing some food and drink orders and bill taking and running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables and doing some cleaning jobs as well. And then I had to go to Aldi to get some flowers to put on each of the tables as they needed a bit of a freshen up. And just before going there I quickly popped over to Jigsaw as I'd retraced my stats, and that was one of the places I hadn't checked, and asked if I could have a look as they were just opening up, and I found my keys, so they hadn't been nicked and they were there all along, and they was on a window seat, so where I sat down they'd obviously fallen out my pocket. So I need to remember with those shorts I was wearing to zip the pocket up, because I'd lost my envelope and my keys from that blooming pocket. So from now on when I wear these, I'm going to make sure that the zip pocket is zipped up, so not to make anything else fall out of my pocket. And then I got the flowers from Aldi, got back, and then spent most of the morning and early part of the afternoon, as it was quite quiet and had quieted down, sorting the flowers out and putting them on each of the tables, leaving my floral stream. And I'm going to show you guys photos of some of the flowers that I put on the tables. I think they came out really well considering how I'd never done them before and had a lot of fun doing those. Then I was cleaning some more tables and doing some more drinks and coffee making, and I'm slowly getting on coffees, doing a bit more coffee training and getting down on cappuccinos. And I was cleaning tables inside and outside as it's been lovely and sunny, so lots of people sitting inside as well as outside, and was chatting to some of the regulars. And then I finished and I clocked off and I headed off to get myself some lunch and went off to one of the flower shops, and I got some plants from outside of the flower shop. I'm going to show you guys. Such a lovely plant display outside the flower shop. I then went inside the flower shop and got some flower starts from there that I'm going to show you guys. Love it in that flower shop, such lovely colourful flowers, and all smells so good in there. I was then just having a nice chat with the flower shop keepers in there, and then I headed back and I got home and I had my lunch and was writing a bit of my journal and listening to a bit of music and just enjoying and colouring in and just watching some stuff off record. And then my Barbie Totally Hair pop figure that I ordered arrived, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of that. I've got a few Barbie items for the 65th Barbie anniversary. I got the Barbie and Ken roller skating 65th anniversary repo that they did, and I have also ordered one of the Barbie Fashionista 65th anniversary dolls, which is the one from the 70s, I think, where she's got the red dress and the afro and like the gold necklace. And so I've ordered that, which isn't coming until September or early August, so hopefully it doesn't come whilst I'm away on holiday. And I got this here, which is the Totally Hair Barbie pop figure, which is so cute, and she's got her earrings in, as you can see, in her very 90s jazzy looking outfit, which is like multicoloured, and it's got the headband as well and the really long hair. I actually have the Totally Hair Barbie that's inspired by there, and yeah, I love this doll so much, and it's one of the most successful Barbies of the 90s, and yeah, she's so stunning, and I can't wait to add this to my collection of pop figures. And I've got a few pop figure Barbie dolls now. So happy that she's in my collection now. Love the Totally Hair Barbie doll so much, and I'm really happy that I've got her in pop figure form as well as in doll form. Then I got myself ready to go off to Jen's for our games and food night that we do on Wednesday evenings, and I had to walk as my dad had a disco and there was no other way of me to be getting dropped down there. So I had a nice stroll down to Jen's, and then I got to Jen's and we were having curry, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the curry and onion bhajis and naan breads that we had. The curry was so good. It wasn't too spicy, as I don't do well with things being too hot. And then we played some games, and I brought Uno No Mercy, and Amelia had brought Herd Mentality and some other games. And so we played Herd Mentality first, and then we had the pudding that Dave had made, and he made a strawberry cheesecake, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. It was so amazing. It looked like something that should be on British Bake Off, and I absolutely loved it. I mean, who doesn't love a bit of cheesecake? And then after we'd had some cheesecake, we let that go down, and then we were playing some more games, and we played Monopoly Go and also played Uno No Mercy, and then we called it a night, and I got dropped back, and then I got into my PJs. I finished writing my journal quickly, put that away, and then was watching Home and Away, the UK soaps, and Love Island, and then I went off to bed. And on my first day, after a very long and well needed lie-in, I got up and had some raisin bread and a cup of tea for my breakfast, and was catching up on Neighbours, and I ordered me and my younger sister a buddy's lunch. I'd asked the others, but they didn't want one, so I just got one for me and my younger sister. And then my mum got ready to go off for lunch with my grandma that she does most Thursdays, and they went off for that. And then my dad was fishing, which he does most Thursdays, and my older brother wasn't doing supply work, which he's been doing over the summer, whilst on summer holidays and before he starts his new job as a primary school teacher. So he was on his Xbox, and I did ask if he wanted one, but he didn't want one. And then I went off and collected the buddy's lunch, and on the way to collect the buddy's lunch I got some flour snaps. I'm going to show you guys now. I was able to get some really pretty flower snaps on my stroll to Butties, and I got to Butties and got my buddies and was having a nice catch up with the workers there. They're also lovely, and I hadn't been in for ages, so I was having a good catch up with them. And then I got back and I had my buddy's lunch, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the Butties that I had. The Butties lunch was so delicious. I had a tuna, cheese, onion, lettuce, cucumber toasted wrap with a Belgian bun and a cup of tea in one of my favourite mugs, and I got the chow and had that first, as I always love having chow, and then split it in half and gave one bit to me and one bit to my older brother. And then I was watching some more episodes of Neighbours, and then my mum and grandma got back from having lunch, and then we were watching some old episodes of EastEnders, and then I got a photo of my cat Paddy spread out on the back table out in the garden, and I'm going to show you guys that. My little tiger, she's so beautiful, and I love the pattern on her fur. And then my mum dropped my grandma home, and then I went off for a massive walk and ended up heading down to my town's castle, and I got some snaps of the castle that I'm going to show you guys. Such a beautiful castle. I love the water fountain they have there, and the grounds are so well kept. We are so lucky that we have a castle right on our doorstep, and I would love to do a tour of the castle someday. I've been there for afternoon tea before, which has been lovely. I then went into the gardens and got some flower snaps from there, and I'm going to show you guys. The gardens are so beautifully kept. I love the rose garden and all the beautiful flowers, and it's just so colourful, and I had a lovely walk around there. I then went inside of the castle to the lounges where they have the afternoon teas, and I got some photos of some of the chandeliers and bits from there that I'm going to show you guys now. So beautiful in there. Then I head off to the high street and went off and had one sort of child shop, and then went off to one of the plant shops and got some plant shops from there. I'm going to show you guys. I love plant photography so much. I then went off down to the pub where my mate works, and he was sat outside, so I quickly had a chat with him, and then I headed home. And on the way back I had to go to the chemist to get my grandma's prescription, and then I got back and I was just listening to a bit of music, writing a bit of my journal, did some drawing and colouring in, and started to get my pizza doll. And then I got myself ready to go off to touch rugby, and my older sister came and picked me up, and then we headed down to touch rugby, and it was so much fun. I was doing some great running and passing and catching, and didn't fall over, which was good. And then we got back and my older sister dropped me off and then had to shoot off, and then I got showered and changed and into my PJs, and then for my tea I had Spanish chicken, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Spanish chicken was so delicious, and my dad was back from being fishing. I then finished writing my journal for the day, put that away, and was watching the UK soaps and Love Island, and was reading some more Solitaire and Off One Day, and had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who. And then I went off to bed, and on my Friday I got up after a nice line, as I wasn't able to go to morning group as I had things on, so wasn't able to get there. So I contacted them the evening before and said I would be able to go, And then after running my errands and stuff and doing some things that I had to get done, I then went off to the garden centre, and I love the garden centre so much. It's one of my happy places, that and my bed. And then when up in the garden centre, I got some flower starts. Let me show you guys. I love all the roses and dahlias and the beautiful colours on all the flowers. They're just so beautiful. I then got some plant starts from the plant section that I'm going to show you guys now. The plant section is so big, and so I was having a lovely look around there, and I just love all the succulents and cactuses from there and the pretty plant pots. And then I was having a look at the homeware section and stationery section, and having a look at some of the notebooks and of the mugs they have there, and was having a look at the clothes section they now have there. And then I went off and had a look around some more of the outside of the garden centre, as they have a load of flowers out back as well, and got some more flower sections that I'm going to show you guys. Such lovely colourful flowers. I then went off to go look at the fishes in the aquarium, and then I made my way back, and I got back and my mum helped put my pride badges on my denim jacket, and I'm going to show you guys a clip of that. My mum helped me put the pins on my jacket. I love these badges so much. Can't wait to be getting more badges and pins to put on this jacket. This one is a little peace sign, then there's a heart and then a rainbow, and that's so cute. It looks so good. I'm definitely going to Pride next year. I had such a great time. Then I got dropped to work and got clocked in and put my bag away, and I was running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, and cleaning lots of tables, and was pretty busy. We had quite a few big bookings and people sitting inside as well as outside. So I was cleaning lots of tables outside as well as inside, and we made good time. Got up for about 11:30. I got picked up, got home, got into my PJs, and then I had my tea, and I had fajitas and nachos, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. The fajitas and nachos were so delicious. Then after that, I quickly finished writing my journal, and I watched the UK soaps and Love Island, and then I went off to bed. And then on my Saturday, I got up early, ready to go off to the touch rugby tournament, which we were raising charity for new siblings, a special needs school, and my older brother and girlfriend and myself got ourselves ready, and then went off to Tesco's to get some lunch and some drinks and stuff, and head down to the club where my older sister Audrey was. And my dad had gone down as well, as he was doing the announcing and playing some music out on the balcony we have at the club. And then the game started, and we had about 7 teams playing, and we were playing like all of the teams and like changing over, and it was so much fun. And I was like, as long as I don't fall over and cut my knees or anything like that, I don't mind. And we had such a great time. It was a little bit cloudy, and we hoped it would stay dry, but it did rain, so we got soaked, but it was so much fun, we didn't even care. And I scored 3 tries, cannot believe that. And my older sister accidentally took me out, so we both went flying onto the floor. And then we had some drinks and some food, and my older brother's team were in the final and his team won. And I'm going to show you guys some photos that I got whilst at the touch rugby tournament. Such a great day, and I got back and had a shower and got changed, and was just laid on my bed and was like, I cannot move. And I was then just listening to a bit of music and doing some drawing and colouring in, and was watching some stuff on Netflix. And then I got myself ready to go off to work and was doing 6 till close. and I got in and I was just doing lots of cleaning and clothes jobs. I'm running some food and drinks and doing some food and drink orders and bill taking and some drinks making, and then it was me and one other colleague to close, and we got out in great time. And she was like, "That's the best clothes I've ever done." I said, "It's all because of me, darling." Kidding. We made a great team. And then I got picked up, got home and got into my PJs, and for my tea I had fish and chips, as we'd had fish and chips with tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that. The fish cake and chips were so good. I then finished writing my journal and was just watching a bit of Doctor Who and listened to a bit of music, and then I went off to bed. And on my Sunday I got up ready for work, and I was doing 10 till 2, and I had some breakfast, and then my dad brought me to work, and I got to work, got clocked in and put my bag away, and we were just running lots of food and drinks, cleaning lots of tables, and it had been so busy, and we had lots of bookings and had lots of people sitting inside and outside. I was doing some coffee making. I was on bar for most of the day, so I was just doing lots of drinks and orders and bill taking, and someone tried to sort the ruggers, and my older sister even came with one of her mates, so I was chatting with them. And then I was going to be finishing at 2, but Tash had a thing that she needed to go to, so I let her finish at 2, and I was going to be finishing at 3. And then we had this guy come in and play, and he sings and performs acoustic covers, and it's always so much fun having him in, and it always makes it go so much quicker. We also had a great team on, and it'd been busy, but then I'd calmed down, which is good. And then I did rock, paper, scissors with one of my other colleagues to see who out of me and would go early as well, and I won, so I was able to finish at 2:25 instead of finishing at 3. And then I clocked off, got changed into a t-shirt that I had in my bag. This one exactly, I love this t-shirt so much, this plant t-shirt. And then I got a mirror selfie that I'm going to show you guys. I then ordered myself a Sunday roast and had that for my lunch, and I'm going to show you guys that. The roast was so good. I didn't let that go down and enjoyed listening to the guy performing, and he's so good and performs lots of songs from the 80s and 90s, so I was having a good sing along as well. And then I head off and ended up going to one of the pubs and meeting one of my mates, and I got a mirror selfie while there that I'm going to show you guys. I love that mirror, the flowers around it, so cute, and I had a J2O, love J2O so much. Then I made my way back, and on the way home I got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Such lovely colourful flowers I was able to get whilst on my way back from work. I then got home and I got my clean uniform ready for work the next day. I was listening to music and doing some drawing and colouring in, and was just sorting out my pot figures, as I had to rearrange some to put my Barbie curly hair pot figure in. And I'm going to show you guys a clip of my Barbie pot figures now. Here is my Barbie pot figures from my pot figure collection, which I've recently added to the collection, and I love them. This one here is the Totally Hair Barbie pot figure that I recently ordered, and it's for the 65th anniversary, and I love 90s Barbies so much, and love the earrings and the dress. It's so colourful, and I've also got her in box, and I just love 90s Barbies. They're so iconic, with the iconic pink box and the body and face mold that the 90s Barbies have. I just love, and I think as I am a 90s baby, and with the Barbie boxes especially, it just gives me a lot of nostalgia, and I am so happy to have one in my collection. And then I also have 2 of the movie pot figure Barbies. I've got Western Ken and Western Barbie, and I love them, and I can't believe that it's a year ago today that me and Tash, my bestie, went and saw the Barbie movie, and I've seen it 100 times since, and it's such a great movie. And yeah, I just love the Barbie pot figure section in my bedroom, and yeah, I have so many pot figures now, bit of a collector of anything. I just love collecting things, and I'm planning to get my pop figures here put up on the skirting board up here, and also my inbox dolls put up on the skirting board as well to save room, as currently they are taking over the bedroom a bit with my pop figures and my inbox dolls. Yeah, I just love how my room is coming together. Got my desk here, which I love. Especially love this little rainbow pop figure I got a few days before Pride last Saturday. Had to be done. Cannot believe it was a week ago yesterday that I went to Pride, which was amazing. And then I've got my shelves up here. I love a bit of Triggy, and then this lipstick, like lip pencil case, which is so iconic. Bit of Audrey. I love Audrey Hepburn. Breakfast at Tiffany's is probably one of my favourite films. And then a few mugs that you can see popping in there. You can see Carl and Susan from Neighbours up there. Gotta get a Neighbours mug. And then my Barbie calendar, which I love. And then my little board of magnets, which I also collect. And it's got lots of magnets and stuff. Me and my family. I love my family so much. And then me, looking iconic as ever. And then got my dollhouse over here, which is literally taking over, but it's looking amazing. I love it. And this new section here is probably my favourite section. I've got the little bakery, the art studio and pottery section, and then the recording studio. And I need to get a window, like cut out of a magazine, probably best, or maybe online, to put on there so it will have a little window in the background. I think it's going to be adding little bits. And then got more of my inbox dolls and some mugs. That are some of my favourite mugs. And then some more pop figures. And then over there I've got my jacket, which I love how the Pride little badges look on there. And my hat from Pride, which I'm going to be keeping there. Also got my little Kylie Minogue little prince and a little Kylie sign, as she is literally a goddess. I love her. And then I've got my little quote wall, which I put up for a load of quotes, and I just love it. It's probably one of my favourite ones. It says, "A balanced diet is a cake in each hand." So true. And yeah, I just love how my bedroom looks. It just makes me so happy. My little sanctuary, my little place where I like to go and just get away from the world when everything's getting a bit too much. And I just love my little plushies, little plants as well, and my Heartstopper books over there. And yeah, just love how it looks, love the vibe. Yeah, that is my pop figure Barbie collection for you guys, and a little mini tour of my room that I'll probably do an updated tour of soon. And yeah, just love my pop figures and Barbie pop figures so much, especially this totally hair Barbie one here. She's so stunning. Love how my pop figure collection is looking at the moment. And then I was just watching some stuff off Netflix and listening to a bit of music, and my older brother and his girlfriend were out at the end room doing a puzzle, and it was a Parisian one, which looked so cool. And then my dad got back from dropping my grandma off to the airport as she's off to Ireland to see my aunt and uncle and cousins over there. And then my dad was getting the barbecue ready as we were having a barbecue for tea, and I was then just writing a bit of my journal and watching some TikToks and vlogs and some funny dog and cat videos. And then my older sister came over for the barbecue, and my younger brother and his girlfriend weren't able to make it as they're currently away on holiday for their 6th year anniversary. Happy 6th year anniversary, guys. And then I was just watching some episodes of Doctor Who, and then for tea we had our barbecue, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the barbecue that we had. The barbecue was so good, and then I finished off writing my journal entry for today and put that away, and I'm now off to go and play some games with my siblings. I hope you guys have all had a lovely week and weekend, and all have a lovely new week ahead. Please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you in a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.